All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Trader FX. We're going to be looking at ES and gold, especially ES. If you were there yesterday, fortunately, I had an issue with my camera, so everything is the webcam. So everything is back in order. So let's get it here, guys. So today is January 20. What is it? 22nd? Is that it? Yes, 22nd. Yes. 2026. So let's go. So let's look at the news. So we had some news here at 8:30. So we had the fun GDP month to month for the US and ongoing claims. So the GDP month to month 4.4%. We're expecting 4.3%. So that's positive here. Yeah, so that's positive overall. And ongoing claim is at 200K. We're expecting 209. That was the forecast. Last month it was at 200 and 199. So pretty much good news here. So if it's less, so that's perfect. And we have final GDP price index quarter to quarter, 2.8%. We're expecting 2.8%. Last month, 2.8%. So everything is good on that. And later on at 10, we have the core PCE price index month to month. I'll be out here in about a little more than 30 minutes, less than 45 minutes. And later on, we have yen and yeah, so that's pretty much it here. So for the high impact news. Perfect. So let's look at the TV alert app. So still finalizing a few things here on that app here. So when it's going to be out, I will let y'all know. But this is an app that I created here because, as you may or may not know, I do have a vision impairment. So I made the time to create an app here that will help me basically look at some info in regards to my indicators that I have on my chart. So instead of going back and forth, I have an alert coming in, and there will be an AI that will provide me with the details here of what I need to look for in regards to the price of the direction of the market for the institutional liquidity. And I use my indicators here on TradingView to just look at the levels and all that stuff. So this is the TV alert app. Pretty straightforward. So you have a ticker here, the news ticker. You have the alert ticker here of today's date. You have the market ticker. Then you have the alert feed right here. So this is the latest alert that came in. And that alert here, we're coming in from the Asian Sniper. So this is another trader here that has its own group. So if you have your own group and you want to have access to that, eventually I will give you the details here on how to set up that and all that stuff. So instead of having like multiple site to go to, you're going to be able to get that right away. Then you have the alert history here, a live chart. So you could look at the live chart. You could put some favorite symbols that you're looking at. Then you have the economic calendar right here. So you have to select country, and it's going to give you the high impact news here for that region. And then you have the community chat. So basically you have your own community here, and people can speak to it here. And as you could see, you have the latest news here. All right, so pretty straightforward on that. And also I have the connection here on Discord and Telegram. So if you want to get alerts here coming from your TradingView alert, TradingView indicator towards your Discord and Telegram, all the connection is there. So that's really a great, great app overall. And now we're going to be looking at the TradingView indicator. So this is my indicator here. This is called the SD zone edge. So supply and demand zone edge. So basically you have supply zone, demand zones that are automatically plotted on the chart. And all of the dotted lines that you see, those are break of structure. So previous supply or demand zone that will break to the upside or the downside. So right now we had a supply zone that was breaking to the upside. So pretty much give you some good way to get in on the market. And also you have the VWAP and POC. So this is the VWAP here. This is the gray, the white line here, and you have the purple line here. That is the point of control. So I'm using those two as basically some market directional buys here. And if price is above or below those price, that means that we have a big push to the upside or downside. And as you can see, we had that break here. Point of control was below the price and way below, way above the VWAP was way below the price here. So when we had that break here at around 8:30, so when we had the alert, what's it called? The news, that was the best entry here to get in at the break of structure. And the line that you see here, this is a line that I put in based on previous break of structure in the past. So there was a line here. So basically, this is basically a point of interest here to get out of the trade, and that will be used as my TP. And the previous break of structure will be used as stop loss also. So if I would enter it here, I would have put my stop loss right here, take profit right here, and you just have to wait it out. And you could trail it if you want to. So that's all good. So that's perfect. So it's 9:27. So we're just going to wait for market to open here to see exactly what's going on. We're going to look at the 4-hour chart and see exactly what is what to look for. Pretty sure there will be maybe a reversal here. I'm just going to close this. So we have a supply zone right here. We'll be creating a lower high. So we had a high right here, lower high right here, another lower high. So we may have retracement being done here in the market. And I'm just going to go back here on the 15. I usually wait for market to open, but we did have some news here at 8:30. So most likely the price will return because we do have a demand zone at the bottom here. And I'm pretty sure that the market will retrace. So if we put a line from here to here, we're still bearish here in the market. Sorry, so 928. So we have also the pivot point here. So I'm just going to open up the pivot point. So as you can see, we had a pivot point right here. So we have still pivot point below that may be created here. And in the background, we're going to have the TV alert app if we have anything that is going to come in. So in less than a minute, we're gonna have market double open. We'll see how it will go. So it's 9:30 here. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna get in here. All right. All right, so I'm $200 in profit right now. Still pushing here. Still pushing. So we have that demand supply zone right here, still pushing to that supply zone. Already entered it here. Just gonna drill a bit more. Just going to make sure that all right, so it's still pushing. All right, so this
order filled.
Perfect. So P&L for today, $500. So quick scalp at market open. So that was pretty much the if you go back here on let's see here on TradingView. Reason why I took that trade here at market open is because we had push to the upside. We do have a supply zone right here. That is off of, let me check here. This is off of the 15-minute chart. If I go on the 30-minute, that's perfect. So quick scalp, $500, quick and easy. So I won't be long here. So this is how you do it here. So let's refresh. I'm not going to take another position here. I'm just going to try to get out of my small drawdown that we had this week. If you remember, on Monday, we lost $777. And basically, it went back to my stop loss and then start to continue to the upside. Yesterday, unfortunately, because of the issue that we had for the webcam, I was a little bit frustrated, so I didn't want to take a position, but my overall bias here was bullish. And if you saw yesterday's movement here, we had a big bullish movement here, especially with Trump speaking yesterday. That's exactly what I was waiting for, but unfortunately, I wasn't in a great state of mind to take a trade, so that's why I didn't took anything. And today we went back in, took a buy at market open, and if I refresh the page, it's going to update the P&L. Boom, 550, 509. So this is the P&L for today. So we're back at $2,000 here in profit. So if you remember my goal here is to reach 8,500 to pass the eval. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. Perfect. So everything is good on that. I'm going to go back here on the chart. I'm just going to close that. Especially if you perfect. So now we're past that point. So I'm just going to go back here on that 15-minute supply zone. So this is the 15-minute supply zone. We almost tried to reach it, but we're still in it right now. So if we pass that, we may continue to the upside. And if we look at the 15-minute, the 4-hour, let's look at the 4-hour here. 4-hour is still pushing to the upside. We have a 4-hour supply zone right here. Buy. So we're in that supply zone here. So it seems that it went to grab liquidity here. So we are just going to wait. There's a big candle here. when I reach around maybe $4,000 here in profit, I'm just gonna try to increase my lot size a little bit. Maybe to have, I'm trading like micros right now. So I have 10 micros, so pretty much one mini. So I may increase that to 15 micros. So it boost a little bit my profit here to pass a little bit more. So right now we're in a supply zone. So basically we have that supply, pretty much that's previous high right here. If we're passing that, that means that we're going to be looking to go long for a long time. But there's a lot of imbalance here off of that candle. We may have a retracement here off of it. We had that break of structure right here at 8:30. So that was pretty much a good entry overall. So right now we have a 50-minute supply zone here. We have a multiple demand zone at the bottom. So not a good time to get in here right now. Gold body. Let's look at gold and see exactly what's going on gold. So 941. I think we were done trading like in about 5 minutes, I think. That's crazy. So as long as you're keeping your trade consistent, you don't over leverage, and you just follow your plan, you're going to be good. Where is it selling? All right, so we went to grab liquidity at the top here. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to start to reverse because it's currently overextended right now. So we may be done here going to the upside. And remember, this is a 50-minute chart. So gold went to a supply zone here on the 50-minute. Let's go back here on US30. US30 grabbed the liquidity here at the top, and now it's retracing. There we go. You see. So we got a NASDAQ sell. Now it's going to create a pivot point here at the top. So next zone of interest here, if you want to go down, is this zone right here. So this is the pivot point. So at German for buy also. Now it's retracing here. So now what we need to look for is price to go lower here. So those are the zones of interest here for demand zone. So that means that we have a lot of buyers here at the bottom, but we had the sellers here at the top. So that's why the price is pushing to the downside. So So 9:45. So if we go on the 4-hour, we're going to look, and remember the 4-hour is what you need to be looking for. All right, because overall that candle will close in 4 hours. So based on what we're seeing here, the price went to grab liquidity here at the top, and it seems to be looking to go short because we have a lot of imbalance here where we're pushing up here for the last couple of days. Since yesterday, we're pushing to the upside. Now we need to retrace. All right, so be prepared to be short because we're creating higher lows right now on the 4-hour. And what we're waiting for is a retracing here to the bottom here. So we have a pivot point right here that's been confirmed. Now we just need to see the actual structure to be breaking to the downside. Right now, we do have a previous break of structure right here at the top. This confirm another supply zone right here. So may start to go down here. I'm going to take a sell position right now. Boom. All right, so let me sell. All right, so let's take a sell position. I'm going to take a sell. All right, so I'm in a sell right now. And so I'm in a sell right now. So let me show you my entry right now. So that will be my second entry. And that will be my last entry here for the day. All right, so as you can see, this is my sell because I'm pretty sure that it will go towards those pivot points right here. So we have some lows, and I'm just going to put it tight a little bit. So for sure, we're not going to be losing money. And I'm just going to let it run here to the downside. All right. So because on the 4-hour, we saw that there was a grab of liquidity here. And that's the reason why and especially with what we saw here, we do see that the structure is going short. And for this position, I'm just gonna trail it a little bit more. So we will do at least 125 bucks. Right now we're floating 300. There you go. So if you saw that before, we have a sell here. We have the liquidity at the bottom here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to break to the downside here. We should see some good sell off here overall. I'm just going to go back here on my trade, my eval, so y'all can see exactly my entry. So this is what we have. So at the beginning of our live, we took that buy here at that we had a supply zone here, so we trailed it, and now we're going to go short. We have a pivot point right here. We have another pivot point right here that I'm going to show you in a couple minutes on TradingView. But if it's going to retrace to it and stop me out, that's okay. I don't care. It's two trades that we are winning. So I'm not gonna change anything on my account. It may stop me out right now. It's gonna trail it in a bit. All right, so it's gonna retrace a little bit more. So we took a buy and a sell. We're winning those two trades. I think it's gonna stop me out right now. I'm pretty much at that level. It's gonna, there you go, perfect. So that's perfect. So we're done here for today. Two trades, a buy and a sell. We're in profit. And I'm just going to re-update my P&L again. So in the long run, it's going to do exactly what I just said, guys. It's going to go down and start to retrace. The better entry was when the supply zone was hit on that big bullish candle at market open. You were able to get in for a sell, and you would be well in profit. But just took a small scalp just to do a little bit damage. So 643 for today. So we're back up. So two trades, and we're in the green for today. So overall, we're negative maybe 100 bucks, as in 100 bucks. So 130 bucks for the week. Not bad. So this is where we're at right now. Perfect. All right. So we're still at that level where we're at. tu m'as dit, tu fais un follow-up, c'est bon, c'est parfait. Je n'ai pas oublié, là. All right, so perfect. So let's look at the. All right, so we're just small scalp, so we're good. So we're in profit overall today. So that's a good day overall. Perfect. So let's look 955. Trying to get third and three. I'm just gonna. That'll be my final entry of the day. Looking at the price to go short, and this one I'll let it trail. I'll let it run because it went just back to do a retracement off of it, and now it's pushing. So right at that line here, that was my other entry. So that was a break of structure, a pretty big structure, and I'm waiting for it to go to the downside here. So that's perfect. So I'm just waiting for it to push a little bit more. We still have 3 minutes left before that candle close, so we should be moving to the downside. And when it gives me enough room to put my trail in here, I'll put my trail in here off of it. So you can see, I'm just gonna go back here. All right. So I'm just waiting for price. And I'm just gonna put it off of this candle right here. All right, so P&L is at 180 bucks. I have 60 bucks here. All right, so we're still pushing here. So that's another win. I want to make sure that Another small win. So we're 3-0. So 3 scalps, and we are done for the day. So it's the top of the hour, so that's perfect, guys. So let's close it out here. Thanks for being on this live. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll be back here tomorrow for another session here with your host, JDFX. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.